Hey, Blue Table fans. No battle report. I just had a game with my 13-year-old son, Griffin. And first off, so you're just going to hear our voices from here on out. And so we just had a 1,500 point game of Tau versus Tyranids. And we went through, we were just starting turn 5. And it was close. It was super close. But what we want to do is talk to you a little bit about our impressions. And the first thing is I want to compliment Griffin because here, start putting some of your models up. He has been painting, faithfully painting, with no sort of like hurting from me. He's been painting up his Tyranids army that has about 180 figures in it, right?
Yeah.
Great. And you're almost done.
Yeah.
Just did it by himself. In about, what, 3 weeks? Been working on it?
Yeah, about.
Maybe a month.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how has it been? Tell us about your experience painting your first army.
So far it has been, I will have to empathize with people who have like painted a lot of basically entire armies for years, because man, it is straightening when you feel like you just kind of have to do it, like you're almost obligated to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's really like if you're gonna grind out how many termagants do you have in your army?
Termagants 67.
Yeah, to grind out 67 figures and just sit down and do it. That's great. And the other thing I really loved about Griffin is that he, in this process, is that he started having opinions about the color scheme. So like I invented a base color scheme and then, you know, you changed it and added to it and kind of came up with your own thing. All right, so basically, in our game, I had a bunch of battle suits, mostly ghost heels, and it was come at me, bro, and he did. He pushed my entire army up against this edge, but once I killed the synapse monsters, the termagants just sort of started falling apart, and I was able to basically cruise across the board and start picking up objectives again. And it was close. I mean, it was so to the wire, and I think if you were going to change your army, if we were going to play this game again and you were going to change your army list, what would you change about it?
I would definitely get rid of these Tyranid warriors and replace them with Tyrant Guard, because they are there to protect the synapse, and they do a pretty good job at that because they have so many wounds and they can just take a lot of crap.
I would have had a hard time getting rid of your hive tyrants.
Yeah.
They would have lasted that much longer. But they really can't keep up with they could have been with the Swarm Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I had. I had a Swarm Lord and 2 flying hive tyrants.
And I probably should have had the Tyranid warriors push up instead of the Swarm Lord, just take that entire brunt force.
Right, if the Tyranid warriors had ran up at the same time. Because, by the way, I evaporated the Swarm Lord in the first turn. Because he ran up. The speed of the Tyranids now, it's insane.
What?
It's beyond, like with Griffin's Hive Fleet Kraken, they get 3d6 for their advance, take the best one.
Yeah.
And then what allows him to double move?
That's just an ability that the Swarm Lord has.
Okay.
It's I believe it's Hive Fleet General.
Okay.
Or something like that.
So
Hive Fleet Commander.
That guy's pretty fast.
And he can.
Oh, he can choose a unit.
Yeah. Within 6 inches.
Okay. Well, there you go. And I gotta tell you, well, my army list is codenamed Ghosts in the Shell. And that's because of all the ghosts. I have 3 ghost heels. Now the ghost heels automatically come each with 2 stealth drones. And I wish they could take regular tactical drones because I would pair them with marker lights instead of the stealth drones.
Yeah.
But that's what they have. The Ghost Keels with the drones and my loadout are right around 200 points. And this army just has a bunch of fusion in it. Everything fusion. So,
it's insane how many fusion.
Well, and in a way, not in a way, this army is good against Griffin's army because it blows up those big creatures.
Yeah.
Instead of a normal army that might shoot a lot and then just kind of peel off 3 wounds. Like those fusions are pretty scary. But just to kill the Swarm Lord, it took my whole army shooting it.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's what it takes.
Overwatch, but it was all Overwatch, but you still need 5-ups.
So what advice, so we were talking about how you would change your army list. Personally, what I would do is I would take another unit of Rippers or another unit of, I would split some of your Termagants to take objectives. So think about this. What if the Gene Stealers, instead of sitting way back there,
went up
were pressing the attack? Yeah. That would have been scary.
Oh yeah.
And so switching those, but the thing is the Gene Stealers were already way over there. And what I'm going to change, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, my main idea, because there were like, I believe, 3 units of infantry over there, and I was thinking of taking the Gene Stealers over and just killing them, so.
Yeah, so I think your army for objective-based scenarios would do well just taking 1 more unit of campers, my army, how I'm going to change it is I'm going to drop, I have a Cadre Fireblade with 2 shield drones. No, I'm going to take marker light drones instead. The marker lights are a huge deal.
Oh yeah.
Like, they're so good. And I need more marker lights in my army. I'm also going to get rid of the Riptide. And here's why. Because this gun shoots D6 times, is strength 9, -3 to the save, and does 3 wounds. That's on overcharge, which gives him an automatic wound every turn. But a Ghost Keel has, of course, it's 72-inch range, so that's kind of a big deal. But I had no problems operating within 18 inches, even against the Tyranids, this entire game. Like, none of these guys didn't have something to shoot at within 18 inches the whole time. I mean, it was scary. I mean, Griffin really has learned how to play aggressively, press the attack, and is really starting to finesse his maneuvering. So for army list changes, I am going to drop the Riptide, which cost me 300 and something, take another Ghost Keel, and then just take some other stuff. Probably more Fire Warriors with Pulse Carbines.
And, no, I'm thinking of Cadre Fireblades.
Because this army has 15 of them, 3 units of 5. Yeah, also, just a helpful tip, when we play, we have numbered dice, and those are for keeping track of wounds and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then pip dice that have the little dots, those are for actually rolling stuff. And that really helps. Also, if you get unusually shaped dice, like 8-sided dice and 12-sided dice, that really helps keep track of wounds. And so you don't have a lot of pip dice floating around, and you don't know what they're for. And they tend to get scooped up, and then you can't remember things. I'm sure there's an even better way than that, but I'm a huge fan of counters and really keeping track of things. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
So, my son, good job. Now, with your Tyranids, how many games have you played, do you think?
So far, I've actually played 8.
8 games. And how about with your Death Guard?
14.
14 games. So you're starting to get up there in the games. All right, and I've obviously been playing at least a couple games a week, just against my sons, but that's certainly good enough to start to familiarize myself with my army. And, all right, well, it's not lost on me that the camera work was terrible, but I thought, well, it'd be more fun to watch the board than to watch my face yet again. Because I've been watching D&D videos where they play games or they have, you know, they talk about monsters or modules or whatever. And the ones where just like somebody's looking at the camera and talking, I don't like those as much as just seeing a picture and just hearing the voice. You know, I don't know why, but all right. Well, this is just a quick blurb, let you know I'm still alive, very much so. And thanks for tuning in. Any last words?
No.
Okay.